Hello everybody, we are here at the Wunderkammer, our evangelist office in Stuttgart at Diconium, and we are having here our dear friend Rodney from LISNR, who is visiting us today, we I don't know if you saw the other video we had with him 9 months ago when we met in Cannes. We were speaking about his great software and great technology that he has developed with his team with LISNR. And it's a great opportunity to have him now again here, and let's ask him some about his developments and how the evolvement of the company has gone so far.
Rodney, yes, it is a pleasure to have you here. And one of the most interesting topics today is there is a lot of speed in your company.
Yes.
The development is taking up very fast. Takeoff is great, and we just learned that Intel jumped into funding your company.
Yes.
Speak a little bit about the motivation and what's next with Intel.
So number one, thanks for having me, or LISNR having us. At one point, the advancements over the past 12 months have been really incredible when you talk about the reliability and the robustness. And I think that's what attracted Intel. I think Intel's motivation around protocols and connectivity, and it's really around connectivity. Connectivity will always be an issue. It would always be pairing and syncing and authentication issues and passcodes and passwords. And if there's a layer using sound to do things differently or better for the consumer, it's a software-driven technology in a hardware-driven world that can offer a significant amount of benefit. And I think that's the overarching value of the acceleration we're seeing.
All right. Oh, so just go more steep and more straight and more fast with them. Huh?
Yes, yes.
With the cable inject.
Long story short, we want to be on chipsets, right?
All right. Okay.
I thought something of it when I heard it.
That was the answer.
That was the answer. That's about right.
Okay. And in Cannes last year, we were speaking about the different arenas LISNR is playing in. Tell us the most trending topics in retail and in automotive. What's the hottest?
Yeah, I think the hottest is in the authentication and the connected experience. Because we can transmit data from one device and vice versa, there's an increasing need to transmit payment information or authentication information that creates a contactless transaction or a contactless exit. Think of what Amazon is doing with Amazon Go. What you want to do when you go to an experience, you want to be able to check out with your phone. And the way to do that today is kind of limited with a few partners and a few devices and a few scenarios. Sound completely opens up that scenario. I think in the connected experience world, it's just an evolution of being able to buy things when you're in store. I think the connected experience starts with, is there technology that can identify me when I enter a store, when I enter a venue, when I enter a retail? And then based on who I am, can the experience be tailored to me? So when I talk to a person, that person should know my buying preferences, should know the things that I like. As I make my way around the store, if I need more help based on where I am at or what product I'm near, something should know that, right? But I think you make it a better experience, and you make it. But the part about making that experience, right? It's identification and also connectivity. Every consumer isn't going to sign Wi-Fi and Bluetooth and all of these other things that require significant investment. And what if I said you can just use, sound broadcasting and receiving from your device as a way to understand who you are and where you are? That's the advantage of LISNR. Yeah.
Great. And the last question is, from which sector the most companies are knocking your door right now?
It's interesting. It's probably broken down in thirds. Automobile is actually getting really, really hot for various reasons. It's not obvious, but when you peel back the layer, there seems to be a lot of interest in allowing the car to play and receive a tone. whether you want to drive a greater retail experience and talk to the car, or you want the car to be better at identifying who's in the car for security reasons. Automobile is getting really, really hot. In the authentication space, ticketing, surprisingly, is actually really, really hot. Ticketing, from event tickets to transportation tickets to tickets. The barcode or the QR code, barcode hasn't been reinvented for the past 28 years.
Oh, wow.
And we reinvented everything, so you're going to still use the same 28-year-old barcode to enter the VR experience? Go figure. Something is a big disconnect there, right? So we're getting a lot of traction in actually, using sound to broadcast ticketing data. And I think the final piece that we're starting to get a lot of traction is actually embedded systems or hardware. People are designing products using LISNR, which is an entirely new world for us, but it's growing.
All right. Thank you, Rodney, for coming
Right.
in Stuttgart. And we are really interested in being with you and following up the next step, which is coming. Thanks.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you, and bye-bye.